What is an investor looking for when taking a look at a financial model of a company? They're really looking at two core elements. Number one, the founder understands how the model works and understands and can back up the variables that are used or the assumptions that are used. And that's not to say that you can't get source data information and back it up, but I mean from a practical perspective. Do you understand how your model works? Do you understand how the numbers work in the model? And number two is kind of like a red flag check. Are there any red flags? Does it make sense? Or is this business that's pre-product, pre-revenue telling me that they're going to make $1 billion by year 3? From the perspective of building it, especially the way that clients should build it, they should build it based on KPIs and metrics first. So what I mean by that is all too often founders will, first of all, either buy a template, which is always a disaster and ends up costing way more, or what they'll do is they will have some element of revenue generation and simply grow that revenue at X% per year. And investors really don't want to see something like that. What they want to see and what they want you to know is what are the actual KPIs that you need to build in order to get to that revenue. How many customers do you need? How many widgets do you need to sell? How many services do you need to sell? And in what types of orders and how do you distribute those? So when building a model, it's incredibly important to first think about, well, how do I get customers? Once I have customers, how are their shopping patterns? How do I assume their shopping patterns to be, or purchasing patterns, whether it's a service or a product? And then do I have one service or one product? Do I have many? And what does that distribution look like in terms of them actually purchasing it? Only then can you really think about revenue.